Like, you're not using. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We are live and it is Tuesday. No one live is watching this yet. This is all just for the VOD. Good morning, everyone. I'm about to post a live stream. And you're going to watch me do it. This is how it works every single time. Go to Patreon, go to YouTube live stream, paste the link. Here's a picture of me. Then I go to this thing. Got my ear. I think I'm getting tinnitus today. Tinnitus. That might be a UK Europe thing. I think we call it tinnitus.
Yeah.
I don't know. Patreon. What do we call these fucking things? Got to keep them consistent for the week. It's very, very important. It's Tuesday. We have 4 interviews today, everyone. I'm going to repeat all this once the live audience comes in, so apologies in advance. We have 4 interviews today. We have one interview about penises. We have an interview about a defunct studio from the Bay Area. We have an interview about System Shock. And we have an interview about supermarkets. Those are our 4 interviews today. Let me get this link out. Live. Come say hey. Come say het. That's not a word. H-E-Y. Come say het. Tuesday. What do you call these Patreon check-ins? GDC? GDC? No. Live check-in? What do I call these? What are the tags? Give me a list of the tags. Noclip at GDC, we call them. Go for the $10 tiers and up, and we are good to schedule. Not a fucking schedule. Publish now. It's set to go live at 9:59. That's 2 minutes from now. Tomorrow. No, I won't do.
It is 2 stops less bright outside today, just in case anyone
was
wondering about a metric, the brightness of the sun.
Can you imagine if there was like a future dystopia where only video photographers lived, so that judge sunlight, how sunny it is by steps?
Oh my god! I was thought they like control it with like a fucking Dyson sphere.
Right. Like, yeah.
Turn down the sun a little bit. It's a little sharp today.
Like the aperture, an aperture ring that like follows the sun.
Like an Isaac Asimov satellite.
It's Tuesday, and we're live at GDC, from GDC. All the time. I used San Francisco Bushman for the post yesterday. What's another Bay Area in joke?
Do like El Faro, the burrito place. You could do
San Francisco Giants guy with the beard.
Oh God, I'm terrible at sports.
Remember he had that crazy beard?
You found my weakness.
Beard pitcher. Brian Wilson. Remember him? No, not Brian Wilson baseball. This is gonna baseball player. He had an incredible beard. Oh, he plays for the Dodgers now. Oh, that's bad. Shouldn't be doing that. All right, we're gonna use that picture of Brian Wilson.
Point a camera to camera.
It's off center.
The world's gonna implode.
Choose the form you destroy.
Start a feedback loop.
Someone's playing drums outside.
Like a marching band.
Check it out, beard. It's a pretty good beard.
Oh yeah.
It's a strong beard.
Oh yeah.
He did a bunch of commercials about his beard.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like for beard cream or?
No, I forget what it was. It was like Fear the Beard or something people called it. It was all very weird.
It's like if you're considering renewing your car insurance this year, take a look at my beard and use backup.
All right, it's probably time to start the show. We've got some people in here. What's going on? We've got 4 people in here so far. What's going on, everyone? Hello, we're live from Patron. Here we are. Everyone's hiding. Esteban's behind a pillar. Barely see him. Jeremy's in front of a light, getting a suntan on. The Patreon people are outside, chilling out, having a party because they launched their new payment structure thing, which won't affect us at all. So don't worry about it. What's up, Ian James? So today, this one's going to be shorter today because we've got our first interview in 30 minutes. But today we have 4 interviews, up from 3 yesterday. That's what we like to call progress, ladies and gentlemen. Today's first interview is with Stephen Kick of Night Dive Studios. They are the folks who have been attempting to remake System Shock. This was the Kickstarter they did that was successful. Look how happy they are outside. They're like super jazzed. Super jazzed playing jazz. Hopefully they stop playing drums by the time we're doing fucking interviews. We'll see about that.
Bad business.
Yeah. Hey guys, can we use the studio and can you not drum? That'd be okay?
So yes to one of those.
I think they're doing like a meeting, like an all hands.
Yeah, it looks like all hands.
Oh, they have like breakfast, donuts and everything. Sorry. So Stephen Kick, who is the here, I'm gonna do that so you can see a bit outside, see what's going on. We can spy on them. They tried to remake or they did a Kickstarter to like re-release System Shock, like HDify it, and then they decided to try and like make their own version of System Shock and then ran out of money and then scaled it back again. So I'm going to talk to Stephen about, I guess, all of that sort of stuff. And this is different from the System Shock 3 that is being made by Warren Spector over on the East Coast. So it's totally different. After that, we have an interview with Evan and Robbie from the video game Genital Jousting, which if you've ever played, you know what we're going to ask them about. Animating penises and gameplay mechanics of sticking penises up butts and all that sort of stuff.
All those mechanics.
You know, all those video game mechanics that we're so tired of these days.
Yeah.
Every game's just got like dicks going in butts all the time.
Stop imitating real life. Just do something.
I know, right? Yeah. Why do games have to just be about our boring day-to-day, sticking dicks in butts and being anthropomorphic dicks with lives? It's a really fun game. I played it a couple years ago. A couple years ago? Last year, maybe? I can't remember. It feels like it's been out for a while. So we're talking to them about that. So that should be really funny. Penis animations, so just a normal interview. Exactly. I just want to ask them all about like how they animated
Did you mocap?
their dicks. We had a dick conversation. We had a dick thing come up yesterday with Tarn, but I don't think we recorded that. I think that might have been. Oh, they're all cheering outside. They're all happy. Yeah. Woo! Who's talking? I think it's Wyatt. They're super jazzed about their payment structure. God, I'm asked if they did mocap for the penis animation.
That's my joke. I just said that.
Did you say that?
I said it out loud here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ian James said it. Funnier. He said it so funny I had to allow YouTube to make the comment pop up. So we're doing that. That's number 2. The number 3, and this is where we shed light on a sort of a sub project we're doing here. We're interviewing a person from it's a human person
from a company.
From a company that doesn't exist anymore.
That's right.
Yeah. We're interviewing the first of 4 interviews with ex-employees of Telltale, which is something we've been organizing and trying to do for like a long while now. We have currently got 4 people interviewing here. We reached out to a lot of people, and a lot of people either have moved away or couldn't do it or didn't want to do it or were worried about it or anything like that. So today we're interviewing one of the folks, our first big interview for that. But we've got more coming out the rest of the week. And what we turn that into, we're not quite sure yet. We might film them. Oh yeah, here, sorry, I'll help you in a minute with the thing. Once I'm done with this. So yeah, so I think we can go further out.
No, I'm not worried about width. I'm worried about
Light
exposure. Yeah,
right.
I wish we could throw a little more light on our subject, but they're
Right.
both up all the way.
Yeah.
Would they have any light kits? They have any?
We're not doing any more than 2 light panels on them. Burn them off the face of the earth. All right, let me finish up my wrap up and then we'll put the camera up and they can watch us sort it all out. So that's that one. And then the last one is a guy called William Barr from North of Ireland who's making a game called Supermarket Shriek, which I saw on the Kind of Funny showcase. And he's from the North of Ireland. So I thought it'd be fun. It's his first GDC, I believe. So I thought it'd be fun to have him in and talk about that whole thing. And yeah, I think you're right. I think all the Patreon people are just cheering about our awesome video interview lineup. They love Noclip. They're really on board with our brand identity. I'm gonna put this up here, and you're gonna watch us try and figure out the rest of this shit. And the cheering is just for us.
That's right.
It's good stuff. Keep your questions coming in.
think I've sort of solved our problem. So the only thing that I would like is, ideally, I would love to have outside exposed properly.
Right.
But in order to get Esteban exposed properly,
Yeah.
before we lose a little bit.
Brown still looks like a nice.
Yeah, as long as we don't lose that detail of the skyline, I don't really care. Like, it's not focusing on it. It's not really different. I was just trying to offset
So
it.
I want to touch on the frame. So what?
Yeah.
So I want even more. Like what I'd like is to
Get like a whole couch.
the two. Yeah, like not feet, but like almost.
Yeah.
Like not just for the two. For everyone.
Oh, for all.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
for the Telltale ones.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got the two in the Telltale one confused.
I think we'll probably have to do the two just because of the two people being there. But like, do you mind coming?
Yeah.
Just play it.
Totally. Yeah, I was getting more lighting than framing. No worries.
Do you mind sitting in the middle?
Yes. Yeah, you can push the frames over. And yeah, we can pull these out a tiny bit, but we can push the fall off is really quick.
Yeah.
They're soft. So we can also, I was thinking we pivot the couch a little more this way, and then it cheats a little less in the window. So I'm just going to go inside. Stand up. Hello! Deeper of an angle. I already moved it. Hold on, let me see how that looks. It's a little bit makes a big difference. We sit back in the middle. Yes. So, actually, can I have both of you sit there for 1 second? It's not hard to imagine what it looks like to be there.
I'll probably maybe move that plant over to the other side as well.
Yeah.
Just to give it a bit of something.
Yeah, balance it out a little bit.
But yeah, I like how that looks a bit more already. Well, obviously the eye line might be problematic for that.
Yeah, look at both of you. Both of you looking here. Yeah.
Video games.
Visual games.
As
Games
long as
you play with your visual eyes.
6 inches that way. Just so you know.
Let me know when to stop.
Just fall off the edge. Hey, stream.
Yeah, that's nice. Hold on. Let me adjust a little bit and then I'll capture things so you can see.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just want to move everything over so the eye line is a little more like even.
Where were you when you first got the idea for Gin on Joust? Was it the shower?
This is a sexual party.
Sexual potty.
Yeah. So that's like your German accent.
Sexual potty.
Party.
Oh,
I just said it.
what was it? Remember in The Simpsons? Was it Bye Bye? No, what was it? Did he say gay boy? No, that was in The Hangover. Ken Young said that. What was the one? Get a room, yeah. Remember?
I can't remember now.
When Bart and his dad and his granddad are having a hug.
Oh
and
yeah.
the German techno car goes past. He's
Yeah.
like, get a room, yeah.
Let me move the Brita filter.
Electronic Brita filter.
Until the Brita sponsorship comes through.
I poured water into the top of that and it just went straight through.
Really, there's no filter there?
I don't know. It just the
That's how
bottom
fast.
fell
That's how
off.
fish are fast. So great.
It's as fast as flowing water.
Cool. I'm just gonna move this bottom plant and see how it looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
Oh no!
No, it's
Yeah, it's light as a feather. I mean, it's not light as a feather, but.
Hello, everybody. We'll be back in a second to ask your questions.
This is how the magic happens.
This is how the sausage gets made.
Jeremy breaks his foot.
Yeah.
Should we call that? Should that be the genital jousting videos title?
How the sausage is made.
made.
Oh my god. This one outlet is catching my eye a lot. I want to block it.
yeah. An electronic plant.
Yeah.
It's got an app.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Changes
You know that exists already.
Of course it has to.
Change the chlorophyll levels.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like an app where you leave a bottle of water. Did you ever have those like slow feed water things? You like put a bottle of water upside down in like this thing and it like drips water slowly into the plant.
Yeah.
I bet there's like digital ones that you're like,
Time it with your thermostat.
yeah,
It's a nest.
nest beer.
Alright,
It's probably called like seed or something.
Yeah.
Smelled wrong,
Oh
though.
god, yeah.
Cool. Alright, give me 1 sec. Just this.
And then if it's Emily, will it be the same? Or would she be looking that or that way?
If it's one person, I would say we change eye line this way. Yeah. Or have her sit there and maybe punch it a tiny bit.
Right.
Yeah. Or I mean, we don't need to punch it. Let me just take a screen of this really quick.
Thanks, dude.
Of course, yeah.
You're doing great.
Level. Yeah.
This is also your performance review. Just let you know.
God. I feel like every time I work with either of you, it's my performance review.
Do you?
Because you can just Just say
Yeah, I can be like, I'm out of this. I'm done.
All right, you guys good.
I can't work with this Daniel Admire guy.
One sec. So this is our
Oh, cool.
super wide.
Oh, that looks nice.
I can even go a little bit wider, but it starts to get a little messier.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. I wish we could fill, like, maybe if we move the planet just a little more this way.
Yeah, and I was also like leaning forward and using the back.
Yeah.
So when we do the two, whoever's the more active, maybe.
Yeah.
Just thinking that side, just try to suss it out.
Yeah.
I'll also like whatever. The other way, I think.
Otherwise,
Yeah, like right.
Yeah.
Sick. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are your questions? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, Ethan. Did Jeremy actually cry about the get well soon card?
I started tearing up a little bit.
he did.
I did not actively
Held it
cry,
back.
but I had to suppress little tears.
I saw your tweet last night. It was very sweet.
Sweet tweet. Sweet tweet.
What interview Esteban and Jeremy most excited about? That's a very clever way of getting us to spoil future interviews. But you can also do that if you want.
The Dwarf Fortress one was
The Dwarf Fortress
amazing.
one?
I was really excited
Yeah.
for that one, and it was everything I hoped it would be. And
That-
we also like blown out as fuck.
The minute we finished the Dwarf Fortress one, the three of us were like, we should do like a bigger thing on Dwarf Fortress. Like,
I just want to talk to that guy.
yeah. He was he told us a story about, what was this? Drunken cat paws?
Yeah.
About how this like weird, it's just like, that game is like no other game.
Yeah.
He told this anecdote and like, I could not stop laughing. Jeremy was like vibrating behind the camera.
Yeah, I couldn't
It
even
was,
suppress
I
my
could hear
laughter.
you sniggering in the background. Yeah, it was just like, it was
Infinite
so
Euphoria
fucking
got
funny.
me real bad.
Infinite Euphoria. They had a bug where everyone was like doing really good mental health wise, and he realized that the feeling of infinite euphoria you get when you drink for the first time, which is in the game, like persisted for the rest of their lives. Which sounds so good. But yeah, that game was fucking ridiculous. When he was talking about having to plot lies, he was like, we have to figure out how lies work.
Yeah.
So we're like, but then lies, so it's like people have perception of what's true, and then people don't know. And he was like, well, he said the idea of plotting was like we put it inside of them, because if we took it outside of them, then there's an idea that like two people can have the same thought.
Yeah.
And all that. What the fuck are you talking about?
What is this
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
It's a game about like digging. Like,
Yeah.
why?
And all of a sudden you have like a spreadsheet of like who knows what lie, or like
Yeah.
what version of the truth different people hold.
Right.
It's just
And what's the intent behind it?
yeah.
And cats have eyelids. The game is programmed so cats have
A
eyelids.
lot of animals have eyelids.
Yeah,
Everyone
at one
has
side he
eyelids.
said, yeah, did he say a lot of animals have eyelids?
You were like, the cats have eyelids, and he goes, yeah, well, everyone has eyelids.
Fucking
He
bananas.
was so like matter of fact. He was such
Yeah.
a funny dude.
He was such an interesting guy.
Yeah.
That was really strange.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Do you want to do a behind the scenes a little
Yeah,
bit
let's
about
do
it or something? Yeah, we'll do some behind the scenes stuff. Would you guys consider doing a behind the scenes doc about Evo? Talk to Esteban about that. He's been
Yes.
that's his white whale.
Yes. Yes.
Talk to him in a couple of years maybe. He'll make it happen. If anyone's gonna make it happen, it's gonna be Esteban Martin. That's his wheelhouse.
Well, I think they are making one happen. But
Oh, are they?
Not the way I do it.
Oh, really? My goodness. All right. Behind the scenes of a behind the scenes. That's all happening. Get you all framed up. I don't know that song. Is that Radiohead?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Just imagine Tom York going. Exactly.
Should I go ahead and start doing it?
Yeah. And then he's like doing his dance.
We'll put a jar over your head and start pouring water into it. Chase you with a car. Hello and welcome to day 2 of Noclip at GDC. Patreon just announced their new funding platform tiers, which is something that I think I can say. I don't really know, but I was kind of like involved in a little bit for the past like couple of months, just checking in on them here and there and giving a bit of feedback. But it's all out now. It looks really good. It doesn't affect us at all. It's like the higher rates for new people who are coming on in the future. But they announced it like 30 minutes ago, so they're all just outside having donuts and shit. I think we can eat those donuts. I want to eat those donuts. Did you see the chocolate pretzel jar?
Yeah.
They have a chocolate pretzel jar. They have a lot of. Can we name every cereal they have? Life, Lucky Charms.
Kashi.
Kashi for strawberries.
What's that? Kashi?
It's like healthy frosted flakes with no sugar.
Oh yeah, okay. They had cornflakes and Rice Krispies.
They had nuts of every variety.
Yeah.
I had a bowl of nuts. So these two were having bowls of cereal. I had a bowl of nuts.
Which is appropriate because today we're going to be talking about penises
Yeah.
with the genital jousting people.
There you go. Yeah, they have like 30 cereals out there. I'm sure Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops and all the gang is there.
This is the most like techie. The old studio they had was pretty, or office was like pretty. I don't know. It was like beautiful and nice, but it was like kind of thrown together. This is way more like corporate-y.
For what it's worth, though, the old environment was a better shooting environment.
You think it was better shooting?
Oh yeah,
yeah, than this, yeah.
Because this is kind of our only angle. Unless
Yeah.
you want to look into the green office floor, or unless they turn every fluorescent off in their entire
Right.
kitchen,
Yeah.
and then it's like white wall TV, the surface of the sun,
Yeah.
or fluorescent.
We're in a weird
kitchen.
spot because they said they had a studio, and I was asking for pictures of the studio for a long time, and they kept using it, so we couldn't get pictures because there's people in there. And then they sent me a picture of this room, and I was like, okay, worst case scenario, this room's all right. And then we went in and had a look at the room, and it's not a studio. It's a VO room. It's like a VO room with like a desk. I probably said this yesterday. It's been a long time. Today on the docket we have a bunch of people. We have the first of our Telltale interviews, which should be interesting. We're interviewing 4 people from Telltale this week, ex-employees obviously, from Telltale this week, just about kind of everything, about the legacy of Telltale, about how the firing went down, the way everything, their work, their colleagues, how everyone's done since. Just to sort of celebrate the legacy and also talk about the reality of what happened to them. We've got, folks from Genital Jousting. I've got Stephen Kick from Night Dive to talk about their remake of System Shock 1 and how they tried to make their own version of it that didn't really work, and then they kind of gone back. And then we've got a dude from Northern Ireland to talk about Supermarket Shriek, which is a game I saw on the Kind of Funny Games showcase. Did you see Kind of Funny? Like they own like a football team now. Did you see this?
What?
Yeah. Greg was teasing some announcement for the past couple of days, and I saw it this morning, and I was half asleep, so I was like, "What?" There's like a fan-led football league. I think it's like 5v5 football, indoor football, and like fans like pick the plays. It looks bananas, but it's like real people, like football players.
What?
But like
All right.
so they've gone in and bought a team. So I think Kind of Funny, the community owns a football team in this league. It's been like I
They're just having all sorts of fun out
I
there.
know, it's like that's the sort of mad shit that I'm like, yeah, that's what Patreon should be kind of used for, right? It's just like stuff no one would do, but
Yeah,
like that
that's
seems
it.
like a good laugh. Yeah, so it was so bamboozling. It was like 7 a.m. and I was like wrecked, and I was like, what?
Am I reading this right?
Is Greg on a football team? What's going on? Yeah. So anyway, then we've got a Half-Life screening after that. So we've got a lot of interviews to do. First interviews in 12 minutes. We better go. So wish us luck. We're going to talk about penises. Yay! And Telltale CEOs. They're not the same thing. We're going to find out how the sausage gets made!
That's terrifying. Especially got 2
Yeah, exactly.
actual songs to
My goodness.
Esma, will you
What's up, Goop Shoe? How you doing? Dwarf Fortress's cat eye leg tech is next level. Yeah, we're gonna talk all about it. It's gonna be real weird. It's gonna be real weird. We're gonna log off this in a couple of minutes. We might do another one in between break, so keep your eyes peeled. But if you have any questions about what's going on, let us know. I feel like today is the last of our big indie days. I feel like tomorrow we've got 2 pretty cool guys. We have another Telltale one, and we have a big game, somebody from a big old game. And then Thursday, we've got some more Telltale. We've got somebody from the media who also will talk about Telltale stuff while we have them. Much more indie stuff. And then Friday is just like a banger. Friday is just a real who's who. But you'll have to wait for who's who because people keep changing stuff. I changed something today. I didn't realize that I double booked 12:30, so I had to call someone up and be like, "Sorry." It's really hard to do Google Calendar stuff when you're not in the time zone of the thing. It's like,
yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, we even had that problem in Austin where you're trying to tell me the schedule. It was
yeah,
different hours.
yeah, it's fucking so annoying. It's ridiculous.
Do everything in Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah, do it in Swatch Internet time. Goop Shoe says, "Yeah, beats." Yeah, Goop Shoe says, "Keep stuffing that sausage, boyo."
Hot. Horrifying.
That's erotic. That's
Hey, don't kick shame.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Heads up.
Hey, what's up? Oh, cool. Steven's here already.
Of course. Awesome.
That's awesome. What's up?
Hey.
Hey,
Pleasure to finally meet.
really good to meet you,
Yeah, nice to
Danny.
meet you.
Jeremy. Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Nice to meet you.
Esteban, nice to meet you.
That's the one. Nice to meet you.
And we're going to turn off the live stream now. Say hi to Stephen, everyone. All right. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back later on. If you have any questions in the meantime, stick them in the Patreon post. I'll see you then. Bye.
These up real quick.
End.